This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we are going to be giving you guys the full rundown on exactly who ROTTA the HUTT is and what that exactly means for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. We have a couple of theories I wanted to share with you guys for the last couple of weeks since this new rumor and report has broken a couple of weeks ago, with none other than Jeremy Allen White actually voicing ROTTA the HUTT in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, who plays Carmi in The Bear, or also I think one of the Gallaghers in Shameless. Nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and
Before
everything
we
that
do,
we'd
though,
be
however,
anticipating. Grab
right
that
now,
subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here, not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from CBR.com as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker was one of the last times that the franchise had graced the big screen, and after years of announcements, The Mandalorian and Grogu is bound to be the next feature film to hit theaters, especially as it just recently wrapped up its production and filming. The move to make The Mandalorian and Grogu the next Star Wars film isn't a surprise, given the massive success of the series on Disney+. The Mandalorian has been one of the few projects most Star Wars fans can agree on. As the first live-action Star Wars series, The Mandalorian kept it simple, with a lone bounty hunter growing attached to the bounty that he was initially after and having a change of heart. Now, while the series started as a standalone venture with few ties to the greater grander galaxy, that would soon change as the series progressed, and honestly for the better. In the second season, The Mandalorian began to connect more to other Star Wars works, with Dave Filoni in the Clone Wars animated show becoming a key contributor. Not just that, but other projects like Ahsoka, and now having the Book of Boba Fett, and recently Star Wars Skeleton Crew. The Mandalorian eventually brought in characters like Bo-Katan Kryze, Ahsoka Tano, Boba Fett, and even Luke Skywalker during its second season alone. The series' third season didn't feature as many surprise appearances, but was still fun nonetheless. Other shows to be a part of the Mandoverse, like Ahsoka and the Book of Boba Fett, did become a thing though, and those stories continued on. The Star Wars franchise consists of more than just films and, well, live-action shows, with animation, books, comics, video games, and other mediums also keeping it alive as part of its overarching canon. Today, the franchise has never felt more connected between mediums, with The Mandalorian and Grogu movie, as it will continue with the return of Zeb Orrellis from Star Wars Rebels, and another surprising character, based on the news of The Bear, star Jeremy Allen White, joining the upcoming film as ROTTA the HUTT. I'm going to try to explain this as simple as possible. No, Jeremy Allen White will enter the Star Wars universe as one of its most obscure characters, ROTTA the HUTT, the son of Jabba the Hutt. ROTTA the HUTT, having first and honestly only having appeared in the controversial Star Wars The Clone Wars animated film in 2008, which kickstarted the animated show in 2008 as well, and while the Clone Wars series would become beloved by fans, the animated film that served it as a beginning was not all that well received at the time. It's kind of grown on me though. Anyway, at the center of the Filoni-directed film was ROTTA the HUTT, who the Confederacy of Independent Systems kidnapped under the leadership of Count Dooku with the help of Zero the HUTT, ROTTA's great uncle. The kidnapping was put into place as an attempt by Dooku to harm the Jedi Order's reputation amid a negotiation between the Galactic Republic and the Hutts. Dooku's Sith acolyte at the time, Asajj Ventress, would become one of the ones responsible for kidnapping ROTTA from Jabba. This ultimately led to a rescue mission involving Anakin Skywalker and his new Padawan, Ahsoka Tano. In simple terms, as I had mentioned before, ROTTA the HUTT, well, is the son of Jabba the Hutt, and by the time the Mandalorian and Grogu movie rolls around in the 2026 and the post-Return of the Jedi era, he'll be all grown up, and if not a couple years younger than Jabba the Hutt, if not maybe even the same age, closer to around there, give or take. The more important is, what is the current status of the Hutt clan during the events of the New Republic, and or the post-Return of the Jedi era with the Mandoverse? The Book of Boba Fett has given us most of those answers. Jabba first appeared in Return of the Jedi, or actually technically briefly appeared in A New Hope and The Phantom Menace as well, but the HUTT clan has had a huge imprint on the Star Wars galaxy ever since the days of the High Republic, canonically speaking and lore-wise. The clan most recently played a major role in Star Wars Outlaws' video game, but by the time the story reaches the New Republic era, the HUTT clan weren't the powerful gangsters that they once were. Before Jabba the Hutt's death in Return of the Jedi, the HUTT clan suffered a major blow during the War of the Bounty Hunters comic book arc series from Charlie Soule. The storyline deals with the transfer of Han Solo and Carbonite in the in-between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. After Crimson Dawn leader Kira gets a hold of Han Solo, an auction occurs. This leads to the HUTTs, the Galactic Empire even, and other criminal syndicates joining the event hosted by none other than Kira to obtain Solo. Jabba the Hutt was the one to ultimately having won Solo in the auction, but Darth Vader crashed the auction and caused a lot of chaos in that as well. This led to a battle between the HUTTs and the Empire, and with an order from the Emperor Vader, would go on to kill the Grand HUTT Council, who attended the event. Jabba was the lone survivor, somehow, someway, of Darth Vader's attack, yet his reign wouldn't last much longer since he died not too long after by Leia Organa in Return of the Jedi. And with Jabba the Hutt dead, Boba Fett would eventually sit atop his throne in the events of the Book of Boba Fett, and also seen in the Book of Boba Fett, the two HUTT twins challenges Boba's control of Jabba's throne, but eventually apologize and actually gift him a Rancor. Now, the two HUTT twins are related as kind of like younger siblings, pretty much, of Jabba the Hutt. So by the time the Mandalorian and Grogu movie rolls around in the New Republic era, the HUTT clan's power is all but extinct. With ROTTA the Hutt's inclusion in the story, there's a strong chance that he isn't in the same position of power that his father and other family members once were. That's why it would be kind of implied of maybe ROTTA the Hutt being a one-off cameo, if not maybe showing a bit of his rise to power or attempt to rise of power in this post-Return of the Jedi era, this kind of quote-unquote chaos era with not having any real leadership or kind of democracy going on in this era at the time. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Of course, I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated so they're always changing, so make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.